Your shower head could be making you sick. I have inventor Steve Sunshine with me who's going to tell you why, how, and how you can overcome that with a product that he has actually invented. So, Steve, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me, Brian.
Tell me about your invention.
Well, you see, I am a market disruptor. I'm disrupting a whole entire industry. The basic design of the showerhead has been the same for the last 250 years. Most people don't understand that, but most showerheads,
Show us a shower head.
well, this
People know
one,
what you're talking about.
this one is pretty horrible. And as you can see, they have a tendency because they're sealed, they're enclosed.
Right,
It's a petri dish.
right.
It's dark, it's wet, and most of the internals in today's inexpensive showerheads, I didn't use the term cheap, are porous.
Right.
And because they're porous, they have no alternative but to grow dangerous mold and bacteria.
Okay.
There was a study done by the University of Colorado where they tested 650 showerheads for a specific bacteria called NTM. I've never heard of it. You've never heard of it. It means non-tuberculous mycobacteria. It comes from the soil, but it culminates in showerheads. And they found that it populates inside showerheads and people with compromised immune systems. That could be young kids, older, seniors, and anybody that takes prescription drugs such as an arthritis drug have the ability to get sick from their showerhead. You know, I've done many different demonstrations, and some of the times I'll walk.
That's nasty, by the way.
Oh, it is. It's horrible. But
I'll never go into my shower and see it the same way again.
well, here's the thing. The reason I was made aware of it is because my mother took ill. She passed a year ago, and I've been working on this for the last 7 years. We're still in the patent office. We're just about to get it finalized. And we've been selling for the last 3.5 years. And what I did was, just so I can have your audience understand, is I'm an automotive engineer. I never had a dying desire to get into the plumbing industry.
Right.
You know, most plumbers wake up because they have a family of plumbers. Most doctors wake up as doctors because they had a family of doctors.
Right.
I had a family of
You were a
six.
car guy.
I was a car guy.
You were a car guy.
I was a car guy. So what happened was, when I found out my mom got sick from the showerhead, I was devastated, upset, and a doctor, he was the one that informed me that the showerhead could be the culprit. I've never even thought of it before. So I looked at the showerheads in my own home, and they didn't look great either. And I'm saying, well, could I get sick too? Well, my immune system is pretty good. So maybe not. But maybe somebody else. But my mom was ill,
Right.
and she had a lung disease from her showerhead.
Wow.
So,
Which they verified, right?
oh, they verified.
Yeah.
Because what they did was they had me take basically this, stick a Q-tip deep back into the showerhead, and they sent out the swab to have it tested for the bacteria, and it tested positive.
See, why don't more people know about that?
Because there has really been an industry cover-up. This is why I am a market disruptor.
Okay.
In 1981, in the Annals of Internal Medicine, which is a publication you and I don't read.
Right.
This is for doctors. I mean, this is like watching grass grow when you
Right.
read things like
Right.
this. So anyway, in that 1981 article, they isolated the Legionella bacteria, which we know is deadly,
Right.
inside a hospital showerhead in Chicago. Then what happened was they tried to rinse that showerhead that might have looked similar to this with a poison called ethylene oxide. You wouldn't want to touch it, breathe it in, or
Right.
anything, but
Right.
they were testing to see if they can eradicate and ameliorate the Legionella with ethylene oxide. Well, it just so happened that they put back the showerhead on that spigot, and the Legionella repopulated
Oh.
inside the showerhead that was rinsed with ethylene oxide poison.
Wow.
So that told us right there.
That sounds like a lawsuit to me.
Well, it told us right there in 1981 that you cannot clean the inside of a showerhead.
Right.
Here's the reason
Right.
for your viewers. You can't see in it.
Right.
And even if you could, Do you know how many crevices and cracks there are inside here for something to hide?
Yeah.
You can't guarantee it. Basic today's medicine tells people that if they're afraid of what's in their shower head, to dunk this in a bucket of undiluted bleach. That's not much better than ethylene oxide, because if you've ever read a bleach label, bleach is poison. Plus, how do you know you're really cleaning it?
Right.
And let's say you are. What day does it get infected again?
The next day, right?
Who knows?
Right.
But you can't see. And that's the whole problem. What you can see, you can't bet on.
Right.
See, as an engineer, an automotive engineer, I'm very much like a scientist. A scientist bases things on fact. There is no fact that you can clean this. There is no fact. Plus, there is no shower head that comes with an expiration date or a little gauge attached to it to say, throw me out, I'm filthy.
Right. Right.
So all bets are off. This is a gamble.
Right. So you had an inspiration.
So that was my inspiration. So I walked into my shop. I realized that no manufacturer had done anything to fix this problem. And I'm standing there looking at one of my race cars. And it was a race car from the 1960s with 1950s technology. And the gas cap on that race car was a speed cap which flips open and closes quickly. So as you can see from this, I started to drill a shower pattern on the gas cap because I said, this is really the answer. If I can flip this open, why wouldn't I want to make a shower head that does the same thing?
That's amazing.
Because this way, every time you get out of the shower, you can open it up. Well, here's the thing. This only had to prevent gas from splashing against it. It didn't have to hold 100 psi of water.
Right.
Well, so to make it took 3 years. What I wanted to do to get it right. So I invented Shower Clear. Shower Clear is the only.
So from inspiration with the clasp to what you've created, very, very interesting, similar concept.
Very similar.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool. That's way cool.
So here you can take this and open it up each and every day to know that there's nothing inside.
Right.
Because you see, science is knowledge and science is fact. Most important. There is no fact that you can base to say you can clean this. There is no fact.
Right.
This is a gamble. This is a guarantee.
This, after you take a shower, you just leave it open.
It's a guarantee. Leave it
There
open.
it is.
And even if you felt that you wanted to clean it with something, you'll know that you're cleaning it.
Right.
Because you can see it.
Right.
You'll never know you're cleaning this. It's impossible.
Steve, where can you buy this amazing invention?
Well, we have our own website under shopshowerclear.com.
Okay.
We are on Amazon. We are on Gwyneth Paltrow's website, Goop. And it's interesting about Gwyneth. Gwyneth was someone who was affected by mold. Her whole family was living in a house infested with mold, and she took ill. Well, when she heard about the shower head, she was thrilled, and she carries it on her website, and it's been our top seller.
That's amazing. And you're about ready to come out with a plastic version, right?
Yes, we have a plastic version coming out for mass media, mass market rather. And what we're going to do is we're probably going to do an infomercial, and I might be the next My Pillow guy.
There you go.
I could be.
There you go. I think it's the truth. You're dressed too nice, though, for that.
I could be. I'll have to tone it down a little bit.
Well, Steve, thank you so much for being on. Awesome product. Love it. And I think you're going to be extremely successful with this. So,
thank you, Brian.
Folks, this is the Brian to Business Talk Radio Show video version. I have Steve Sunshine here with me. And if you like what you see, make sure that you press the like button. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching.
And thank you.